You walked away from that $50 million.
Yes, he did.
You ruined other black comedians' money. A lot of other black comics depended on you and that Chappelle show, and you thought for yourself. You took a selfish decision. You didn't really factor in what their families, and what they wanted. This topic got me feeling some type of way.
Ha ha!
Dave Chappelle at a comedy club was recorded by somebody in the audience, and he was talking about Katt Williams and all of the controversial things that he had said on the Shanon Sharpe podcast. And here's some of the footage is grainy and stuff like that because the guy was clearly hiding. But let's take a listen to what he said about what Katt Williams did to black comedians. Check this out.
And what part of the game is this? He only eats the niggas. He didn't say anything about any of these white boys. And none of these white boys function like that. And Katt is one of the best painters in the game. So why are you drawing all ugly pictures of us? Stop. And Katt and hurt people, but I'm a hurt person that never hurt people. And he does it all the time. Fuck this one and fuck that one and fuck this one. But nigga, I didn't hear anything that you did wrong. He didn't do nothing wrong. Katt didn't do nothing wrong.
MREC TV.
I'm gonna bring a picture of a black guy. Katt did this to me.
It looks like D-Ray. Is that D-Ray?
Yeah.
That's what he said. Is he trying to interrupt Dave Chappelle?
So I'm sending you the full video in context because I got the full. Well, you got the 2-minute clip. I'm sending you the full video.
Looked like he was trying to stop him from.
It looks like he's trying to stop him.
He was speaking on Katt Williams. So according to the fans, Dave was faded that night. He was going on one of his
Once he
rants.
gets faded, he started talking.
Yeah, he's going on his rant. D-Ray, he was talking about the Katt Williams controversy, and as you watch the video going forward, D-Ray was like, "Hey, bro, nah, nigga, you tripping." And what Dave is saying is a strict contrast to what Katt Williams believed. So his feelings really came out about Katt Williams.
Let's finish the clip.
Katt was talking about shit that niggas did to other niggas, but not about anything that niggas did to him. If I told my story...
Is that Deion Cole?
I believe so, yeah. He was in the back. Deion Cole, that's his name.
It would break your heart. Your heart. If I told my story, it would break your heart. I lost everything and never, ever told on anybody. And this nigga is the arbiter of truth. Katt, listen, I fuck with Katt hard.
MREC TV.
Wait, D-Ray, just tell me what part of the game fucks up another nigga's paper?
MREC
What part of the game is about telling on another nigga? Tiffany Haddish is lifting something heavy, and as clumsy as she is, I don't disagree with Katt. He be telling the real shit. This one's fucked up this way, and that one's fucked up this way. Yes, nigga, that is true. But why would you say that? Because all of us are trying to be in a better situation.
All right, man. So this is obviously going to spark a really big debate and a big discussion from here on Jody's Corner. I have a lot of things to say. I have a lot of ideals, and I have a really strong response to this video. But first, I want to go to you guys. I want to go to you, Keon, first. What do you guys think about what Dave Chappelle, who people regard as the greatest stand-up comedy that's alive?
Honestly, you know, even Dave is not immune to human emotion. I think he's coming off his hate. He's coming off a little bit salty. Because around that time, he dropped his, Katt Williams dropped his interview. Dave dropped his special, which took all the light away from it. Now, Dave alluded to that, and he says that he doesn't care, but hit dogs holler. Even he's not immune to the Katt Williams effect. Because now even he is commenting on how they approach comedy. Because Dave is speaking from a, lack of a better term, a privileged place, to where Katt Williams never had that opportunity or that spotlight that Dave is saying. But what Dave is also saying is not totally untrue, because anything, stealing jokes, nigga stole my show from me. You got Key and Peele, they exist. Right. So everything that's happening to you, Katt, happened to me on the highest level, and I'm not responding the way you are. But I learned that's not a proper way to respond to somebody that's hurt or is in pain that goes through something?
Is it not a proper way to respond mic for mic on stage? That's what he did. Katt did it.
But
Doesn't Dave have the right to do it?
No, I'm not saying what Dave was saying.
What's your issue?
Correct. My issue is that Dave is speaking from a privileged place, even though I feel what he's saying, but it comes from a place of not
Is Katt not in a privileged place? Is Katt Williams not in a privileged position?
No, not if you're comparing Dave Chappelle and what he's saying to him, it's not the same circumstance.
No. There are different levels within their celebrity
but
and within their money. But Katt is also in a privileged position.
No, he's in a good spot, of course. But you're comparing what Dave, I think, was speaking to what he went through, him losing the show, niggas taking that. But all tragedies aren't the same. You're comparing pains. And I don't like doing that. To see who pain was hurt were. How do you expect him to understand something that he wasn't even in? Even that privileged nigga, maybe he would have did something different. We don't know. But Dave, you're speaking from a privileged place, and for that,
doesn't Katt Williams? Katt Williams lost shows. He lost movies. He lost deals. Did Dave Chappelle. Doesn't that mean that they're kind of the same?
No, not really. Is it the same as Dave Chappelle left, went to Africa, did all the things he went through? Again, I don't like comparing tragedies, but Katt Williams was never in a position where he had to walk away from $50 million or whatever.
Yes, he was. $200 million. He was in a position. If you walk away from 5 to 10 movies, that's walking away from that money.
Turning away, what he was signed to on the Chappelle show, what he walked away from, but they didn't guarantee him, was not the same circumstance that when he was doing his comedy special, turning down movie roles. That is not the same thing. Dave Chappelle was supposed to get over $200 million for that Chappelle show. He wasn't given that.
50. He walked away from 50.
He was supposed to get residuals from that show that wasn't given to him. Katt Williams explained to it.
Yes, he walked away from the show. That's why.
It's not walking away. It was money that was never given to him. But that's getting down to the nitty-gritty.
No, that's after the streaming went to Netflix and they were making money and Dave didn't get none of the money.
From the beginning when he signed the deal, he should have got residuals from that period. They were just going to give him a flat rate.
If it's not in the contract.
It's a flat rate.
Not if it's not in the contract. And either way, the contract that he walked away from.
At the end of the day,
so it was the $50 million and probably the residuals as well.
And Katt was never in that position, and Dave is comparing that to his. From my interpretation, he's comparing
I see them as the same. I see that there's a little bit different degree, but you're walking away from movies.
Not the same.
Walking away from 5 to 10 movies, and someone else taking your career, a la Kevin Hart.
A white girl beating your ass and a black girl beating your ass. They still beating your ass, but those are two different.
No, they're the same to me. No, it's two women beating you.
Nope,
it's two women.
Two different pains.
Two different pains.
So
why can't it be just human pain?
But pain, yes, there's a dollar amount at the end.
What I see is two black comics who are disgruntled and who have been done wrong. But I see those as very similar.
Who's more hurt in this situation, Katt or Dave? Dave seemed more hit dog holler in this situation.
That's interesting. What do you think, Flash?
I think Katt will be the one that's more hurt than anything because he is bringing it out. Dave Chappelle is keeping everything in, right?
I agree.
So, but my thing is, it's like
not necessarily true. I'll go ahead, keep going, keep doing your thing, keep going.
My thing is that I think Katt Williams is hurt. Tell you the truth, losing all the money or whatever, all this other stuff. And it is affecting his life. Because he's been like this for years now.
Right.
Bringing everything out, bringing all this, talking all this stuff and saying all this stuff. But
are they the same to you? Are their tragedies similar? Tragedies a little far.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. No.
Why not? Why don't you see them as
just like what Keon said? I mean,
the big difference is Chappelle is still up here and he's still doing his shows on a high level. People regard him highly, right?
But again, Katt Williams is not trying to appeal to the general audience. Not saying that Dave is either, but he has a better general appeal than Katt Williams do. But as long as Katt Williams, he only is appeasing to his fans. His fans show up to his show. He's selling out the arenas that he sell out. Katt is not trying to appeal to the masses.
Okay. I mean, that's right. But I think it's different just because Dave was promised the money, but he stepped away because he didn't want to do stuff.
Yeah.
So I think it's different from what Katt Williams was going through.
I see them the same as one is more unprofessional. Dave was more unprofessional walking away from the $50 million. He walked away from that.
Okay.
So that's more unprofessional. He left a lot of people who depend on him. Donnell Rawlings, Charlie Murphy, had them stuck without any income. Basically,
Should Dave been
and he
obligated
left
to
them
that
like
at
that,
that
right?
time?
But he really disgruntled some other. There was a lot of and I find it really funny, and I find it comical that Dave Chappelle could come up here and say, "How you gonna take away another black man's money? You walked away from that $50 million.
Yes, he did.
You ruined other black comedians' money. A lot of other black comics depended on you." And that Chappelle show, and you thought for yourself. You took a selfish decision. You didn't really factor in what their families and what they wanted. It was about you and what you feel like you were reinforcing the bad, negative stereotypes. You did that based on how you felt. What about the comedians' pockets that lost all their income, that lost their rock? In the early 2000s, Donnell Rawlings, that's his number one source of income. For Charlie Murphy, that's his number one source of income. Not to mention all the other people who make appearances on that show. Not all the musicians that come to your show all the times. Yeah, Mos Def was at the highest on his show.
Fest, you know,
What about them? What about them? That hurt their pockets. So, because you do it for your own selfish reasons and what you believe is a better cause, doesn't change the fact that black comics pockets were affected in a negative way by decisions that you made. I'll go even further. The difference here between Chappelle and Katt is that Chappelle is blaming white people and Katt is getting at black folks. Dave Chappelle doesn't like the fact that Katt Williams is calling out black comics. Why are you coming at black comics? Why are you hurting black comics' pockets? Wait a minute. As far as last I know, Tiffany Haddish, Cedric the Entertainer, Steve Harvey, these are all people who have made it and ain't struggling for no money. These are people who are already in positions of power. You ain't hurting no pockets. You're telling the truth of things that were done wrong to you. If Cedric the Entertainer steals your joke, you have every right to call him out on it. That's not hurting their pockets. They never should have had the pockets. It's a big difference when a black man puts himself up and elevates himself to a high position to where he can feed himself and feed others the right way, not on steal jokes. You stole these jokes. You stepped on the heads of lesser comedians to make to where you are now.
Black comedians.
Steve Harvey, black comedians. Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer. You stepped on the head of Bernie Mac. You stepped on the head of Michael Cooper. Katt Williams.
Mike Curry.
Yeah, Mike Curry.
Mark
Sorry,
Curry.
yeah. So I'm really seeing, based on what I'm seeing here, it looks to me, and I'm gonna keep it a buck, it looks like David's salty and jealous.
Yep.
That Katt Williams is the one that's speaking more truth than Dave Chappelle is.
Yep. That's how
Dave Chappelle seems to me as the guy who sees another, because Dave Chappelle was the ultimate truth teller.
comedian, yeah.
He's the truth woke comedian. He sheds light on LGBTQ issues, on some civil rights issues, and malpractices in Hollywood. Conspiracy theories about the dress. Well, Katt Williams took what you said and just ran with it and added his own insight that even dug deeper. And now the whole world is talking about what Katt Williams said on the Shay Shay podcast. I think that you're kind of a little bit envious. And the fact that you would get on Katt Williams for saying that you're hurting black comics. Why are you not defending what Katt is saying? These are frauds. Steve Harvey, Tiffany Haddish, Kevin Hart, Cedric the Entertainer. These are frauds that don't deserve to be in the position that they're in. So that's why it looks like there's another reason. There's some bitter jealousy involved there. I don't like it. What you don't want to see is two black comics who have a lot of sway, cachet, and influence to be going at each other. And he did say, I respect Katt. You know, I'm down for him and all that. But then you came at him for his delivery. He was done wrong. You're not acknowledging that he was done wrong. You saying because he's coming at black folks. I'm coming at white folks. So what? You're disgruntled against white people, Dave Chappelle. White people did you wrong, according to what you said. You are against a lot of white folks in Hollywood. Katt Williams is against a lot of black comics in Hollywood who stole and lied to get to where they are. Do we not think that Katt Williams is against a lot of white folks in Hollywood who are scumbag Illuminati types as well? Of course. But Dave went at the people who did him wrong. They so happen to be white. Katt is going at the people who done him wrong. They so happen to be black.
Dave got his show back. Like before he got the Chappelle show back, Dave was bitching to the white folks too.
And I keep hearing this. I keep hearing that Dave Chappelle was in a dress. Is this true?
No, I don't remember him.
I keep hearing that he was in a dress.
I don't remember him wearing no dress. When?
I know, but there's people who said there's people.
I like allegedly's cool, but I like to see video.
Sure. That's weird to me. It's weird how we see this. Let me tell you why I disagree with Katt Williams the most, and why I side with I disagree with Dave and I side with Katt. Yes, it's easy to get mad at the white man. Oh, the white man did this. The white man did that. The white man hold me. But the crabs in a barrel theory is a real one. You're in the trenches with the black folks to gain fame. Shouldn't be that way, but it is. I disrespect. I despise more. I have a very strong disdain for coons, Uncle Ruckuses, Uncle Toms, more than I do a racist white man. I would have more respect for a racist white man who don't like black folks, and he says it to the world. It's those Steven from Django niggas that really, because they the ones that really get you in the heart and really F your shit up in the barrel. Racist white man up on top letting the niggas do it for him. So who are you mad at the most? You mad at the one who says, yo, best nigga out here gonna get a check? Or are we mad at the fact that niggas is down there stabbing each other to get the check? Are we mad at the white man who pulls up to Home Depot and says, I only need 3? Trying to get a job, trying to give him a job. I only need 3. Or is it the Mexicans that are fighting to jump on that truck? We can't blame the white man for that shit. We are the ones hurting each other. And that's what Katt Williams is calling out. And I hate those Uncle Ruckus type niggas, bro. It's those those Ripper niggas. They the worst. They the worst. I got no respect for people like that. So I understand what Katt Williams is talking about. Cedric the Entertainer was in his face. Look, he said he went backstage. I like that joke there, man. Like that joke. And then put it on Kings of Comedy. Nigga, who is you? Do you know what that... Can you... Think about the inkling. Imagine at your job, you said you're in the break room. Hey, I'm thinking about bringing a new idea to the boss. Really? Yeah, I know. Yeah, this idea I think is freaking great. What idea? I think that we should talk to Tesla and then introduce the new cell stage batteries that we've been working on and do a deal with Tesla. We're lucid. You ain't trying to do a deal with Tesla. That's a stupid idea. You're gonna get freaking robbed. You gonna get fired. Meetings at 1 p.m. They all sit down at the table. It's the boy you was talking to in the break room. Sir, I had a proposition. Have you thought about selling our fuel cell stage 3 batteries to Tesla? Tesla's having some issues with this fuel stage because it takes 80% of the time. It takes too long, but our new batteries can make the Teslas better. Interesting. I like that. Who are you? Oh, me, sir? My name is Cedric. You see, Katt, you need to be coming up with better ideas like that. Oh, what the freak do I need you for? I like you. Promotion. How would that make you feel? You see somebody take your idea, run with it, and get fame. I know what that feels like. I can feel what that feels like. So no, I don't. Dave, he taking the L on this one, bro.
Yep.
That's why I'm hard.
It's hard, but it's an L. It's absolutely he's salty, and it's okay. Even Dave Chappelle's not immune to being a human being.
He's human.
He's human, so that's why. And he was faded. So So But you know what they say: kids, drunk people, and angry people tell the truth the most.
But they may not tell the truth, but they tell how they feel.
My thing is, I don't really. I think he's coming off as like, stop the black hate.
Yeah.
And just
you're
focus more on the
white people. Yes.
I don't think he's trying to bring him down on anything. He said.
He's coming at Katt Williams.
I know. I'm just saying what Katt Williams said is Katt Williams said. He's not disregarding it. He's not saying that it's fake or anything. He's just saying just stop hating on us.
But what about Cedric the Entertainer, Steve Harvey, who stole the jokes? So don't do nothing about.
He didn't say
black hate?
about
Is that hate?
He didn't say anything about that in that clip.
Is there hate? Isn't that black hate if I steal your jokes to make fame of it and don't give you credit?
Oh, well, I don't know. If he probably did say something to Cedric.
He never addressed. He minimalized it. He was like, basically par for the course.
We're gonna get that with the second.
Basically alluding to, nigga, I got my show stolen. Like they basically tried. He basically said everything but that. Nigga, Key and Peele exists, type of shit. But I don't think that's fair for Dave to say that to Katt. That's not fair.
It's really not. When he said blew up and it looks like he's just. Then you ask yourself, okay. Dave says, I have all this pain and I will never do nothing to hurt black man's pockets. Really? What's your pain? Who stole your jokes, nigga? Who took your movies? What black comic did you in? Oh, it's wrong because they're black for outing them for doing you wrong? Is that what he's saying? But because they're white, let's go ahead and expose it. Isn't that racist?
Well, we know Dave is racist to white people.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right? Is that right?
Yeah.
Are we going to hold him accountable for having that type of viewpoint towards a race?
No. Right. As long as it's funny, he will not be held accountable.
Yeah. We're going to go to the next topic. We're going to talk about Cedric the Entertainer as well, guys. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Let the discussions keep rolling. This is a controversial one, but a real one.
Keep speaking truth, Katt.
Katt Williams got the W. Dave holds a small L. Lowercase L.
Yeah, small case. Small.